How far? Yeah, I said, let me come and ask you how far. Mm-hmm. I want to know how you're doing since you stopped praying. Yeah. Suddenly prayer became the people's problem. Everybody was complaining how Christians pray, how they do midnight, how it became even a content for so many content creators. And all of a sudden, you too stop praying. You too, who said you're a Christian. And I think we completely forgot why we are called Christians. In case you forgot, let me remind you one more time that it was in Antioch. It wasn't the Christians that called themselves Christians, it was in Antioch. The people of Antioch saw the lifestyle of these people, and then they said, these people behave like Christ. That's where that name was gotten from. Now let's talk about Christ. Christ prayed. He showed us that nothing can be achieved without prayer. He prayed consistently. Sometimes it could be prayer of thanksgiving, sometimes it's prayer for mercy, sometimes, but he kept praying. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. He prays even in the midnight, where he will call three of his disciples. Out of his disciples, he will call three, say, let's go and pray. When he comes, they are asleep. He say, couldn't you have tarried with me all night? In other words, Christ also prayed at night. And all of a sudden, somebody comes all of a sudden with this whole civilization that says your praying in midnight doesn't change a thing. And you believe them. And you actually stopped praying. So that's why I said, let me come and ask you. Since that time you stopped praying, how many things have changed? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we seem to have forgotten that we act like Christ. And if we want to have the same results Christ had, we must do the same things that Christ did. Yes, yes. There's no civilization greater than that of Christ. We have forgotten. You too, whose life is completely dependent on prayer. You too, who doesn't even know what to do except to pray. You too abandoned your prayer life. And so this is a call to remind you to return back to the drawing board. Jesus started with prayer. He ended with prayer. If you don't know where to start from, join us this Wednesday. It is our fruitfulness service. Yes, join us. I don't want to start talking about the massive testimonies we have recorded as a result of praying consistently every Wednesday in Ebetel. I just want you to come and experience it yourself. Because, the reason why I feel there is this bankruptcy of faith and belief is because somebody shares a testimony, you are not the one, so you're not sure if it's actually true or made up. So you too, come this Wednesday, 29th July. That's the last Wednesday of this month. Come, join us, pray by yourself, and receive your answer. That way you will come to realize that God still answers prayer. And guess what? It's our fruitfulness service. So if you know anyone who is trusting God with the fruit for the fruit of the womb, or anyone who's been struggling, they've been doing one thing or the other, it's not been working. They've tried their hands on so many things, it's not been working. They have a business, but it's not moving forward. Please send this video to them. Invite them as they are coming. For those believing God for the fruit of the womb, let them buy any fruit of their choice. For those in business, let them bring anything from their business as a point of contact. Don't worry, you're taking it back. We're not taking it. We don't need them. All right. And yes, for you who has been trusting God maybe for money, for business, for your career, your skill, and nothing seems to be working, come. It's gonna be happening in Ebetel. And Ebetel is just at Mandi, opposite Mandi by Umule. Umule is off 7 Dick, first road by 7 Dick. All right. And so be there. Our time is 9 a.m. Just pray. It's usually 3 hours from 9 to 12 p.m. so that you can return back to your businesses or whatever else you have to do. Okay? Or anything else that you have to do for the day. So come, pray, and receive your answers. I don't want to begin to share testimonies that you might not believe. So come by yourself, encounter it by yourself, and share the testimony by yourself. I look forward to seeing you there. My name is Mercy. See you on Wednesday. God bless you.